Shalom. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all you brothers out there teaching this word in truth and sincerity on the highways and hedges. And shalom to all you brothers out there who are the hopeful elect. All right, this is an article. All right, I was on my way back home from work listening to the radio, and they brought out some major news, And one of the major news is that Donald Trump said, the whole Singapore thing, North Korea, Trump, and China, they're all meeting together in Singapore. That's in limbo right now, okay? It's in limbo in terms of it even being able actually to happen, okay? And they mentioned that on the radio when I was listening to it, that China is mad at the U.S. because they were supposed to be part of this military exercise together called the Pacific Rim or something. Okay, and U.S. told China they don't want to do it with them anymore. Okay, it says China's foreign. This is from South China Morning Post. This is from this morning, May 24th. Okay, China's foreign minister decries disinvitation from United States military exercise. The Pentagon's withdrawal of the invitation was an initial response to what is called China's continued militarization of the South China Sea. So, the United States is blaming them for being too militarized, That's the devil for you, okay? It says China's top diplomat denounced a rebuke by the U.S. military while in Washington. The latest test of a bilateral relationship already damaged by recriminations at the economic front. The U.S. military said it had disinvited China from a multinational military exercise to be held this summer in the Pacific as an initial response to what is called China's continued militarization in the South China Sea. Okay. Yeah. The China's foreign minister, he met with Pompeo and prompted Wang to accuse the United States of having a negative mindset. And what does that mean? The United States, they're not interested in working together, okay, as partners. They're only interested in controlling you, okay, and having you being their bitch. And that's how the so-called white man operates. China's continued, it goes into that, continued militarization of disputed features in the South China Sea only serves to raise tensions and destabilize the region. All right, said Colonel Christopher Logan of the Defense Department in a statement explaining the withdrawal of China's invitation of the 2018 Rim of the Pacific naval drills. Yeah, so they wanted to do Rim of the Pacific naval drills working together. All right, but it says China's behavior is inconsistent with the principles and purposes of the Rim of the Pacific exercises. Yeah, because China, all right, they're fighting against the so-called white man, okay? Whether you believe it or not. Let me bring this out. This is Obadiah 1 and 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed thee against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Yeah, because China, you can argue that they eat the most bread, all right, because they own the most government bonds. Okay, they own a lot of the U.S. debt. Why? Because they sell the majority of all their goods to here in America, so they eating off America, right? And they're Confederate. They're supposed to be all good, but what is America saying? They're saying they're inconsistent, right? Oh, you say you are friends, but you're economically you're going away from us, okay? And militarily, all right, you are expanding your navy in the South China Sea. China makes lots of what do they call those artificial islands, to do military drills, and they're making more artificial islands to do what? To destroy America, okay? To fight against America, Babylon. All right, so here it's a good article. I'll put it in the thing below. Okay. Yeah. China installs cruise missiles on South China Sea outpost. Okay. China angers U.S. by landing bombers on South China Sea reef. So the Chinese, they want to go back to they want to control their land, but the United States is mad. Why are you so mad? This is not your land. But the so-called white man, he's entitled to the whole world. All right, he controls everything. Right, he believes this. The Most High blessed him with the fatness of the earth. Okay, but it's coming at it. It's coming to an end, and these other nations are going against you. Okay. Yeah, so this is a good article. Yeah, it goes into what's happening, right? Uh, but I also wanted to bring out this article. Okay. Oh, darn, this thing's all messed up. There you go. Kim Jong Un is said to be worried about North Korea failing to a military coup while he's rubbing shoulders with Trump in Singapore. Okay, because this guy Trump, he's saying today, he said, "Oh, we may not, we don't know, we won't know till next week about Singapore." All right, meaning that it's not going to happen. All right, and now the Business Insider, 14 hours ago, saying Kim Jong Un, he's afraid that America is going to do a military coup on him. And that's no different than what America's done all over the world, okay? They did military coups all throughout South America, okay, installing dictators. Did it in the Middle East, and he continues to do it. Did it most recently in Libya, and now he's trying to do it where? He's tried to do it in Venezuela recently, okay, and he's been trying to do it in Syria. They try to do it in Egypt, okay, and more, and even in Turkey recently, okay. Says North Korea leader Kim Jong Un is reportedly anxious about a summit with Donald Trump, set to take place in Singapore. Kim is said to be worried about a military coup or other hostile actors who might try to depose him while he's away. Yeah, because that's how you so-called white people you operate. All right. This is Isaiah 14 and 4. 14 and 3. And it shall come to pass in the day the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. That thou shalt take this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, How hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepters of the rulers. All right? He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Why would the whole world be at rest? Because the so-called white man, he's not going to be in power anymore. Okay, this is how he operates. The king of Babylon. Okay, the staff of the wicked. That can speak. That can be speaking to none other than America. All right, and you smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, and you rule nations in anger. Right? You go to these other governments, you overthrow them. So-called democratically elected government. This is his land. All right, that's his people. Kim Jong Un. All right, but the so-called white man, he doesn't want people to have any power. He wants everybody to be underneath him. Right, and this guy has nuclear weapons, and he's going to use them on your so-called white people. All right, here in America. In South China Sea, the Chinese, they're going to use their missiles as well. Okay, so like my Wi-Fi got heavy demons on it. Okay. All right, North Korean leader Kim Jong Un, he said he's anxious. All right, why is he anxious? Because he can't trust you, damn devils. All right, citing sources familiar with preparations, the Washington Post reported Tuesday that Kim was less concerned about leading Trump than he was about what might happen at home in Pyongyang while he's gone. Okay. Rumors of a simmering military revolt in North Korea are precisely the kind of thing that emboldened Kim to keep a tight grip on power over the years, according to some experts. The notion that Kim is secure as power is fundamentally wrong. Yeah, because they may just try to kill this guy. right? Dictators may exercise extreme and draconian power like Kim, but they are also pathologically insecure about their grip on the throne. And that's Trump. That's you so-called white people. You feel the same exact way. All of the public speculation about coups or interim leaders would feed the paranoid impulse of a dictator to correct that perception as quickly as possible, even if it was misplaced. All right. So yeah, this is another article, bros. You can keep reading. Uh, you know, this guy's bugging out. But why wouldn't you? The so-called white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. Okay. And these nations, the China, North Korea, okay, they're gonna go against America, right? And shoot their missiles on America. That's what's gonna go down. Hey, they're installing cruise missiles, okay? They got bombers carrying out drills. And then the America's like, all right, we can't let you be fucking with us no more, man. All right? U.S. defense official accused China of predatory economic activities. All right? China's foreign ministry spokesman, I can't even say that name. China's peaceful construction of disparity archipelago, including deployment of necessary national defense facilities, is aimed at protecting China's sovereignty and security. Those who don't intend to violate the sovereignty have no reason to worry. Yeah, you so-called white people, all you do is violate sovereignty. Okay, you go into these other nations, you steal, you rape, you kill. Okay, that's how you operate. And the U.S. Navy itself frequently sends warships and aircraft carriers to patrol the area. Yeah, you so-called white people, why are your ships out there? The Chinese people have every right to be in their South China Sea, but this white man, you own everything. You think you run the show. The so-called white man, you don't run shit. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kagadash operates. All right, he's the one who calls the shots, and he's got your ass going down a deep and dark path into destruction. Okay, China has to realize that they are benefited from the free navigation of the sea. Free navigation of the sea, and the U.S. Navy has been a guarantor of that. Damn devils. What are the Chinese gonna worry about? Somalians? Come on, man. We will continue to do our operations. Yeah, being the devil the Bible speaks of. So I'll put these articles on. Let me read this. This is Habakkuk 1 and 5. Behold, ye among the heathen regard and wonder marvelously for how work in your days, which ye will not believe, though it be told you. For lo, I will raise up the Chaldeans, that bitter and hasty nation, that shall march through the breadth of the earth, to possess the dwelling places that are not theirs. Yeah. That's what you so-called white people have done. You've possessed dwelling places that aren't yours. All right? Of course, it's speaking about what happened before, but even more so now. They are terrible and dreadful. Their judgment and their dignity shall proceed of themselves. Their horses also are swifter than the leopards, and are more fierce than the evening wolves. And their horsemen shall spread themselves, and their horsemen shall come from far. They shall fly as the eagle that hasteth to eat. They shall come all for violence. Their faces shall sup up with the east wind, and they shall gather the captivity as a sand. Right? They shall scoff at the kings, and the princes shall be scorned under them. They shall deride every stronghold, for they shall heap dust and take it. All right, and that's exactly what the so-called white man has done and is doing right now. They're not here to negotiate. They're here to destroy. They're here to gather the captivity as a sand. They come for violence. That's the so-called white man. All right, and Lord willing, that brothers, this video is edifying. I'm gonna put the articles on the description below, and of course, all glory, praises, and honor going to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kadash. You can see his beautiful work is going down. All right, brothers are making videos all up every hours of the day, flooding this truth on the internet, flooding the so-called white man's airwaves with the truth, and he's being destroyed at the same time. Even more so. Beautiful. Okay? And you can see it. Get ready for the missiles. You damn devils. Alright? Shalom.